Hi, this is Mrs. Perryizing with another tutorial. This one's on filters. Filters are used to enhance your video clips within Final Cut. For example, if you wanted to add a glow around somebody, make it look like you're having a dream sequence, that's when you would use a filter. Or there's a filter for earthquakes, so if you actually had a scene where there was a battle or an earthquake or ship sinking or anything that your brain could imagine, you would use a filter. So if you wanted to have something blink, if you wanted to have something shake, if you wanted to have something sparkle, something glow, all of those kind of effects would be in filters. So filters are put on top of video clips, whereas transitions are put between video clips. So we're going to add a filter right now. So let me go and stick my cursor, function left to get to the beginning, on the first video clip. So I go up to the effects tab in the viewer, and I look at my different choices, and I have a choice for video filters. So I go into video filters, and I have a number of categories I can work with. So let's see, perhaps I would like to do glow. And then perhaps I'd like to take this bloom filter. And the best thing you can do is just drag and drop them all onto your video clips and see what they do. There's so many of them. I just play around with them to see what I like. So let me drop that on my clip, drag and drop it. Notice my timeline turned orange, so that means that I've done something to my clip and I would have to render it, option R. Now if I wanted to see what my clip does, I look over here in my canvas and notice that I have this glow around my subject. If I wanted to alter the filter and change the properties of it, if I double click on my clip and I come over to my viewer and go to the filters tab, I have choices to play around with my filter. So for example, where it says brightness, I could drag that up or I could drag it down. Notice that in the canvas, the brightness went down, so I can play with that. So that's how I change that. Threshold, do I want it smaller? Do I want it bigger? How much of a threshold do I want? So you play with each of your options and you have a look in the canvas to see what it does. So I could see something like this in some kind of a dream sequence, for example. So that's what a filter is. It's something that enhances your video clip, and it's simply a matter of dragging and dropping it onto your video clip, double clicking on your video clip, and then going up to the filters tab in your viewer to play with the filters options. If I didn't want it at all, I could Command Z to undo, or in this case I could uncheck where it says bloom, which is the filter I have on there, and it would take it off. And notice how it shuts off in my canvas. So that's how you work with filters. I'll catch you on the next tutorial.